History is full of triumphs and discoveries. We celebrate the building of empires, the rise of kings, and the wonders of human achievement. But history is also full of silence, gaps in knowledge, puzzles without solutions, and questions that echo through the centuries. For every mystery solved, there are others that resist explanation. Some involve lost tombs and vanished cities. Others are tied to ships that set sail and never returned, or to monuments that defy logic. And some blur the line between legend and fact. In this documentary, we dive deep into 15 of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. From Cleopatra's missing tomb to the secrets of the Holy Grail, these are the enigmas that refuse to give up their answers. So sit back and let's journey into the shadows of history. 1. Where is Cleopatra's tomb? Cleopatra VII, the last queen of Egypt. A woman who held Rome itself in her grasp. Her story has been told countless times, in plays, in films, in history books. But her final chapter is missing. When Cleopatra and her lover, Mark Antony, died in 30 BC, ancient writers claimed they were buried together. But where? Some believe her tomb lies beneath the waters of Alexandria, a city shaken by centuries of earthquakes and swallowed by the sea. Divers exploring these ruins have found statues, temples, even coins bearing her face. Yet her resting place remains hidden. Others point to Taposiris Magna, a temple dedicated to Osiris, the god of the underworld. Excavations there revealed golden-tongued mummies, coins stamped with Cleopatra's likeness, and even a mysterious tunnel stretching more than 4,000 feet. Still, the queen herself is absent. Was her tomb destroyed? Hidden forever? Or waiting for some future archaeologist to stumble upon it? Until then, Cleopatra's greatest secret remains locked away. 2. What happened to the Mary Celeste? In 1872, a ship was found drifting silently in the Atlantic. Its sails were set, its cargo intact, its lifeboat missing, and the crew vanished. This was the Mary Celeste, perhaps the most famous ghost ship in history. Theories abound. Some claim the crew mutinied. Others whisper about pirates. Some say a sudden waterspout, or even sea monsters. A scientific theory suggests an explosion of alcohol fumes scared the crew, forcing them to abandon ship in panic. But if so, why was there no damage? The truth remains elusive. The Mary Celeste continues to drift through popular culture, from Arthur Conan Doyle's short stories to modern TV dramas. Her mystery endures not just because of what we don't know, but because of the chilling silence she left behind. 3. What caused the great unconformity? Sometimes, the greatest mysteries aren't about people, they're about the Earth itself. In the Grand Canyon, geologists found something staggering: 1 billion years of missing rock. Entire ages of Earth's history, gone. Did glaciers scrape them away during the snowball Earth period? Did ancient supercontinents tear them apart as they collided? Some suggest the missing rocks ended up in Earth's oceans, fueling the Cambrian explosion, the sudden burst of life that created the first creatures with shells and skeletons. Imagine, the very foundation of life as we know it, triggered by a missing billion years. A hole in history so big, it might hold the key to our own existence. 4. The Salish Sea Feet. Since 2007, human feet, still inside sneakers, have washed ashore along the Salish Sea. More than 20 of them. At first, theories ran wild. Serial killers, ritual sacrifices, alien abductions. But science offered a calmer explanation: drowning victims. Their feet detached naturally, buoyed by lightweight shoes, and currents carried them to shore. But questions remain. Why only feet? Why mostly here? Why now? Even if science explains the how, the haunting imagery of feet washing ashore year after year has burned this mystery into modern folklore. 5. The Olmec Heads. Long before the Maya and Aztecs, the Olmec civilization flourished in Mexico. Their legacy? 17 colossal stone heads, each weighing up to 40,000 pounds. How were they moved across 50 miles without wheels or beasts of burden? And why carve them at all? Many scholars believe they were portraits of rulers, a way of immortalizing power in stone. Others think they may have been linked to ritual games or even deities. What makes the mystery deeper is their individuality. Each head has distinct features, expressions, even headgear. These were not generic carvings. They were faces, people, lives, preserved in stone. Yet the culture that made them has long since vanished, leaving only questions behind. The disappearance of Roald Amundsen. In 1928, one of history's greatest explorers vanished. Roald Amundsen, the man who conquered the South Pole and charted the Northwest Passage, set out on a rescue mission in the Arctic. His plane never returned. Searchers found nothing but rumors. A strange object glimpsed by fishermen. A few items possibly linked to his crew. But Amundsen himself, gone. Some believe his plane went down in the icy seas, swallowed forever. Others think the wreckage lies deep beneath Arctic ice. Whatever the truth, Amundsen joined the very wilderness he once conquered, another victim of the unforgiving North. 7. Who was D.B. Cooper? 1971. A man in a suit hijacks a plane, demands $200,000, then leaps into the night with a parachute. He is never seen again. The FBI searched for decades. Hundreds of suspects. No arrests. Some say he died in the jump. Others believe he lived, blending into society under a new identity. In 1980, children found some of his ransom money buried near a river. A clue, or a red herring. Theories range from Cooper being a skilled paratrooper to an ordinary man who got lucky. One theory even suggests he was a transgender woman living quietly under a new name. Whoever he was, D.B. Cooper remains America's most legendary outlaw. 8. The Flannan Isles Keepers. 3 lighthouse keepers vanish in 1900. Their meals untouched. Their coats left behind. Their logbook ends suddenly. Some say they were swept away by storms. Others imagine giant waves, or supernatural forces. The sea has never given up their bodies. The image of that empty lighthouse, standing tall against the storm, still chills us more than a century later. 9. Was King Arthur real? Camelot. The Round Table. Excalibur. But was King Arthur real? Some early texts mention a warrior who fought the Saxons. But details are scarce, and centuries later, writers added layers of legend, knights, quests, and magic. Was Arthur a real leader whose story grew with time? Or a complete invention of medieval imagination? Until archaeology uncovers proof, Arthur remains suspended between history and myth. 10. Who built Stonehenge? On the English plains stand massive stones arranged in a perfect circle. Stonehenge. Who built it? How did they move the stones? Why align them with the sun? Was it for rituals, astronomy, or something else? Some suggest it was a temple. Others, a calendar. Some even whisper of extraterrestrial help. Whatever the answer, Stonehenge endures as a monument to both human ingenuity and human mystery. 11. Where is Alexander the Great buried? Alexander the Great, conqueror of empires. His tomb, said to lie in Alexandria, has never been found. Was it destroyed? Lost to the sea? Hidden by rulers who feared its power? For centuries, emperors searched for it, believing Alexander's body carried divine authority. Yet the conqueror's final resting place remains unknown, making his legacy as elusive as it is great. 12. Who killed JFK? Dallas, 1963. President Kennedy is assassinated. The accused killer, Lee Harvey Oswald, is himself killed days later. The official story, Oswald acted alone. But conspiracy theories flourish. Was it the mafia? A cover-up? Documents remain classified. Evidence is contested. And the mystery only deepens with time. The question isn't just who killed Kennedy, but why the truth still feels out of reach. 13. The Lost Ark of the Covenant. Said to hold the 10 Commandments, the Ark of the Covenant vanished when Jerusalem was sacked in 587 BC. Did it go to Babylon? Was it hidden in a cave? Some believe it rests in Ethiopia, guarded by monks who allow no outsiders near. Others say it was destroyed, its divine power lost forever. The Ark remains one of the holiest, most enduring mysteries of all time. 14. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Terraced gardens rising high above Babylon. But did they ever exist? Archaeologists in Babylon found nothing resembling them. Some suggest they were not in Babylon at all, but in Nineveh. Were ancient writers confused, or did the gardens vanish completely? Until evidence is uncovered, the Hanging Gardens exist only in words, not in stone. 15. Where is the Holy Grail? The cup of Christ. Said to grant eternal life. But the Grail wasn't mentioned until medieval stories invented it. Despite centuries of quests, From knights to Nazis, it has never been found. Is it real? A relic hidden in some forgotten church? Or a symbol of something greater, faith, sacrifice, or eternity? Whatever the truth, the Grail remains more powerful as a story than as an object. 15 mysteries. 15 unanswered questions. Some may be solved one day. Others may remain lost forever. But perhaps the real power of history's mysteries is not in the answers, but in the wonder they inspire. Because as long as questions remain, history continues to live, not just in dusty ruins, but in our imaginations.